Hello ladies and gentlemen, Fuzzfinger here, and this is weak mode of the Zodiac Age, meaning not only do we start at level 1 to 3, but we remain at level 1 to 3. And this is already having an effect on us. Some of the enemies so far have been somewhat of a challenge. And we're about to do our first boss today, which is Firemane, who's a level 7 foe, and he's quite tough even in the normal game. So I'm not sure how we're going to get on, but let's find out, shall we? As far as I'm going to guess, the success of this fight is going to depend really on your setup. So what I've done is set Balthea up with the HP modifiers from the licenses. I'll just show you those. That's what I've focused on. He's got HP plus 30 there and HP plus 230 there. So hopefully he's going to be able to stay alive. And now I need him to stay alive so that he can resurrect anybody who dies with the Phoenix Down Gambit. And make sure as well you set somebody with antidote on ally any, because this guy does have a nasty attack which also inflicts poison as well as the massive damage that it does. And I've also given, I don't know how well this is going to work, but I've given Balthea the goddess's Magicite, since that should increase his magic defense or his magic resist, which it does, but sometimes these story accessories can have negative aspects to them as well. Now Balthea isn't really going to need his MP, so that's not a problem. But hopefully, he should be quite tanky with his extra health and with that accessory. But let's see how it all works out. So we're going to go through into the overflow area here. And we are going to be smashing this thing with normal attacks, since it is a fire-based boss, as you can tell by the name. We're not going to want to use fire magic on it, unless we want to heal it, of course. But why we'd want to do that is anyone's guess. There he is. I'm going to skip this since we've done it previously. And I'm just going to start smashing him to bits now. And Amelia is also going to cure us. I think she's on a 50% gambit. I'll just check that though. Yeah, we might want to change that to 30% so she's not curing all too often, because Fran's already got a 50% gambit set up. But hopefully everyone will stay on top of potions and whatnot as well. And here comes the nasty attack. So this is the, obviously the key to trying to survive is getting through this ability. So if we can get rid of that poison as soon as. I'm just going to use Fran here to prioritise that, since the others will cast potions if need be. And we need to get everyone cured up really before he does it again. So what I am going to do is with Varn, I think. I'm going to change his HP plus 50%, sorry, 30% to 50%. Just to try and get everyone nicely stocked up, or topped up rather, ready for the next incoming, whatever that thing is. Rush, is it? He does teleport around as well, bushfire, okay. So we might lose people, so I do recommend you have a nice supply of Phoenix Downs. But the trick is to keep Balthea alive, in my case anyway. I'm assuming you're copying me in terms of job combinations, but you might not be, of course. So we have seen all his abilities. He doesn't have any extra surprises. As long as you've got your gambit set up, as I have, then I suspect we should be able to get through this battle. The trick is trying to balance your healing gambits with your attack gambits. You don't want to be spamming healing so much that you're not getting any damage in whatsoever. Right, so Fran is a little bit low on MP at this point, so we're not going to be using her for healing with Cure. What we can do though is give her some potions, and we've still got plenty of potions, which is good. So we'll set her to, yeah, set her to 50%. Hang on a second. Oops, I've messed that up big time. That was the antidote, wasn't it? I don't know what I was doing there. That's me not concentrating properly. That's what we wanted. So sadly, Amalia only has such a low amount of health. But then so does Varn, really, doesn't he? Let's be honest. Balthea comes with the gun equipped, but I did get the longsword from trial mode stage 3, and it does do a nice amount of damage, which is why I'm using it at the moment. Now, obviously, as we go through weak mode, melee weapons are not going to be all that useful. But right now, they're not too shabby. I mean, really having to spam those potions. But look, the boss is almost dead. You might even want to throw in, you know, a cheeky steal, perhaps. Although you're probably just going to get a potion. It is possible to get other things from this guy. In particular, I think you can get something called the Grimoire Togale. But that's a very rare steal. But anyway, there we go. So we managed to do it at weak mode. Quite happy with that. And as I say, with the right gambits, it wasn't even that difficult, let's be honest. Did we even have a death? We had one death, I think, didn't we? Ash died at one particular point, but that was it.
Now's not the time.
Well, get the cutscenes. Oh, I don't know what to do. I never know whether to skip them or not. I know you guys have probably seen them before so many times, haven't you? But sometimes they can be quite engrossing, can't they? Alright, I'll skip them. Unless people really want me to continue showing them, then you'll have to let me know in the comments. But hey, I did show all of them throughout the main playthrough of the game, so it's probably not much point in doing so again. This is where we're captured now, I believe, is it?
I brought you some of those flowers you like.
Well, we will be, once we've got through the rest of the cutscenes, that is. Yeah, we're in the Nalbina dungeons at this point. So, I think we'll finish things off there for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I actually enjoyed that encounter against Firemane. And let me know how you get on if you're playing weak mode and you engage against him as well. But that's it for me for today, guys, so I'll see you soon for more weak mode Final Fantasy XII. Goodbye.